know it's been a long day. I haven't seen you today. You're somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh. She's so cute. Moon. Oh, camera. Oh. Damn. Yeah. Man, these girls are adorable here. Oh, cute. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Damn. Man, they really like smoke bombs. It's not the first time we've seen that, right? Like it's been a little bit of time since the last LOONA reaction, but what? Love is even more cruel than college entrance exams. Not that I've been to college, but I understand the sentiments, and love is quite the bitch. But man, this song just I feel like I spent the last 2 minutes and I'm just in awe of the girls because it's like seeing them almost like in a light that I've never seen them before, and I just can't help but smile like an idiot. That's pretty much the reaction. Oh my god. And the 8-beat vibes from this instrumental. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my. Yeah, fuck that company. But sorry. Okay, so I had to look up a couple of things as far as some of the text in the music video, which were flashing very, very fast. We saw a bunch of different languages, a bunch of different texts as far as like saying LOONA, saying Loonaverse, something in Arabic, something possibly in French. I'm not really sure. But there were a bunch of various texts. And then also finding out that this is their debut. So that makes sense that they're introducing like the Loonaverse. We also see in the beginning of this music video a crescent moon, which is what is happening right before the new moon. So the new moon, like as we see in the actual music video. It starts off with a crescent, and later on we see the full moon as all of them are looking up to the sky, and then all of them are running, then all of them are about to jump very high, much like the song. As far as like the whole Loonaverse goes, obviously this is the inception. We saw a couple of different things. There wasn't much CGI, but the most like supernatural thing that kind of happened was with Olivia. She was surrounded by the girls, and then she seemingly teleported to the same place where all of the other girls were at. So are some girls like trapped, and they saved Olivia, who's in a circle, and it's something that is very prominent in other music videos. She's always in a circle, I think. And all of these lyrics, like, obviously, we can take them, there's almost like a triple meaning as far as the actual, if we just take the song at face value, as far as talking about that special someone uh, that I'm teasing, as they talk about in the beginning, talking about how love is cruel, how love is harder than entrance college exams, and talking about how I'm being egotistic, how I want you to text me, I want you to basically kind of like obsess over me because I'm not that easy for you to just be with. Like I want you to kind of like show me that you care, and therefore I'm kind of realizing that I'm a little bit, egotistic, but at the same time, I'm also realizing that I really like you, as I understand that love is cruel. Also, we can take these lyrics as far as like Luna's debut, basically, as far as they're flying high, they're jumping high. Some of these lyrics literally say, "Take me high, I love the feeling, my heart is pounding." By the way, that chew high note, holy mother of freak! As all of them, my heart is all excited, getting excited. What should I do? As far as like Luna literally making this debut, they're very excited. They're shooting up, jumping up to the top of the charts, possibly like predicting their own kind of like future, kind of like what we saw, for example, with something like Whistle by Blackpink, as far as predicting the world domination with Rosie sitting on that globe. So it's almost like aiming high, predicting the type of dominance that we will have in the music industry, in the charts and whatnot. And then obviously we can take it as the third meaning, I guess, as far as the Loonaverse goes, which has obviously a lot of elements to it as far as like the various subunits. There is seemingly like a constant build up to the girls meeting, the girls running, the girls being on top, jumping and whatnot. And it's very, very interesting because, like, if I didn't know anything about the Loonaverse and I barely know anything, this would be like a montage of them running and jumping and being very, very happy. But then taken into context, the Loonaverse, as literally some of the lyrics are like long awaited love, like not just the love that I have for this subject of my feelings, but also the long awaited reunion between the girls, possibly, as we're being introduced to this entire storyline. There's obviously like lyrics, something that I very recently talked about the East of Eden. So there's something a little bit biblical with Paint the Town, for example, and painting the town with our own colors. Like there's a lot of lyrics that, and a lot of visuals throughout this entire saga, so to speak, that very much relate to the moon. And this music video honestly made me forget that there's even a lore in general. Because these girls look, number one, they looked absolutely amazing. This song was so infectiously positive, and something about it felt very nostalgic. There was like this 8-beat sound going on throughout this entire song, and the high, it's almost like when they say "you make me say hi," it's almost like when you meet someone, uh whenever you have, it kind of reminds me of another song by Stacy, where they sing "love makes me," and they make a sound like love makes me speechless in a way, to such a point where all it does is make me make a sound. And I believe it was Beautiful Monster. Whereas here, you make me say hi. Like you see someone, you're like, you have nothing else to say but hi. And it's just the feeling that you have. It's not necessarily just a word. It's the hi because I'm so flabbergasted by this love. I don't know how else to express it by without saying anything other than hi. And it's just like fucking mesmerizing. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if it's because BBC, those cucks, didn't have, they didn't want to spend too much of a budget to build up this concept and invest too much money, and therefore it like the lack of special effects, and this song actually feels a lot more grounded and less supernatural, less like some strange activities happening throughout the entire saga. Like if you're just introduced to LOONA and this is your first time checking them out, going from this to Paint the Town and the entire storyline with all these music videos is definitely an interesting concept to go from high. So I'm not sure what was the reasoning. I'll assume that it's possibly like the budget, and like literally there's a bunch of cranes throughout this music video, or is that a giant crane, the pink one, throughout the chorus, like all of the things that take you to a higher ground, basically. Like these girls, it's really really cool. Uh, because even like swinging on that swing is also like an act of feeling this high feeling, loving this feeling, much like the lyrics are suggesting, and what this love does to me, but also what this relationship between us, the LOONA girls, is doing as we are building up towards a possible reunion or a union in general. This music video was really really incredible, and it was so infectiously positive. Like I just couldn't do anything but smile when I was listening to the song and watching these girls. Like they look so adorable, all of them, incredibly adorable and just so positive, and just expressing almost like a teenage love. Even though they talk about college, it still almost feels like a first love in a way, and you don't want to take it too fast, as they kind of suggest in the beginning. But this love, I love this feeling. Take me high, as if like this person, take me high. The way you make me feel is high, and then them jumping off to the moon, basically, jumping high, as if like what this love does to me, but also in context of the actual lore of the Loonaverse. Let me know in the comment section more about the actual story behind this music video. If there is, maybe I'm kind of like overthinking this because I've seen other music videos. So there's a lot more in the back of my mind when I look at this music video, and I'm trying to like figure out the context. But other than like the moon and like some of the girls, like with Olivia, for example, being surrounded by the girls, it's like the indication that there are subunits, right? As far as that's something that was mentioned before. Even like the white bars throughout the various music videos, there's a story behind that. Like if it's white bars, then all everything is connected. If there's black bars, and if there's no bars at all, like there's a lot of levels to this. And I've read quite a bit, and unfortunately, I forgot quite a lot from everything that I've read. But yeah, I'm definitely very intrigued. This is not what I expected, and the way they nailed this concept. Like, if we forget about the lore, the Loonaverse in general, this is a really interesting concept. There's a lot of intrigue behind a very, very, very infectiously positive song, and it just makes you smile. And this is really the type of song that is going to turn that frown upside down. Like if you're having a bad day, definitely I would prescribe something like this. to listen to, because if that doesn't make it better, then damn, I don't know what will. But this was really, really wonderful. Let's actually listen to the song again, but this time we'll actually check out the choreography version. Very excited to check it out, and I'm assuming that if I reacted to just the music video, most of the comments would be, you should have checked out the choreography version. So let's do that.
Now it's been a long day. I haven't seen you today. You're somewhere.
Man, Heejin is just... Man, the smiles and the winks and the Kimlet. Oh my god. Yeah. They're adorable. This part is amazing. The two-step. Yeah. Interesting. Wait, hold up. Let's take this back. So they say hi 4 times, and there's 12 members, and there's 3 subunits. The hi basically adds up to 12. Interesting. Oh. I don't know what to say. This is positive as fuck. Man, that was beautiful. That was hypnotizing. Oh. Man, Chu is... Like, if you expect me to believe that she's abusive, you are out of your fucking mind. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's take this back. Like, look at her. Like, I know there's been cases where someone that you never expect is possibly a monster, but really? Chu? Yeah, I didn't buy it the first day. I'm not buying it now. Sorry, BBC. Well, not sorry. Burn. Not literally, because I love everybody. like it's so childish, and it's like it's so pure. Holy shit. Let's take this back, because holy shit. Holy shit. Like, I'm just blown away. Olivia too is magnificent. All of them are, but... Damn, that was beautiful. Man, hi. This song, it feels like a cure for depression, honestly. Like it's truly wonderful, and just the girls' auras, like they're so pure. There's almost like a naive nature in this choreography version. Um, it's really amazing, especially looking at someone like Olivia. Like aesthetically, like it's much easier for me to fit her to a much darker concept, but yet she pulls it off as if she was meant to do it. Like all of these girls, when I realized that they do the cuter stuff as good as anyone, that's when I was really blown away when I checked out Quindom 2, by the way, available on Patreon if you want to check it out. Quick plug, sorry. But I was really blown away to see the versatility and how well, like, they do the darker concept as good as anyone. They do the cuter stuff as good as anyone, and this was a perfect example of that. So I'm very excited to check out the next song after that, and in the very near future, hopefully with Butterfly, if I'm not mistaken. This was just fucking positivity at its finest. I really enjoyed this song. So it's very interesting. Like the shot with Olivia in the dark being teleported to that grass field and whatnot, kind of reminded me before she was teleported. It almost reminded me of something from Painted Town, possibly. Because Painted Town like had those lyrics, "We ain't got a east of Eden, so keep it." Like, was she in Eden and she was teleported to the real world, and the girls that teleported her, did she teleport herself or the girls teleported her? Are the girls there trapped, or are they going to move their meet up in the future? Like I'm not really sure. There's definitely, the more I focus on the actual lore, the more questions I have. So if you guys want to help me out, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I don't know how much of a reaction this really was, because I'm just smiling and that's pretty much it. And yeah, this was definitely a memorable debut. And if I had checked this first and then I went to something like Painted Town or So What, or Why Not, I feel like I would have been equally as blown away as I was with starting with Painted Town and then learning about their cuter stuff on Quindom. And now this song is like one of the cutest things I've ever seen on this channel. There were a couple of elements like almost made me feel like this is like an older generation type of song. Like it didn't feel like what this music video was released back in 2018. It feels like mid 2000s or something. Like I don't know how to explain it. There was definitely something, maybe even older. There's something about this song that feels very nostalgic, and obviously like that either synths or like this 8-beat sound going on, and the repetitive high and all that stuff was very interesting as well. So yeah, this was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.